Hey, welcome back to the Flint Our Life channel, where we're exploring the world on foot and unlocking more freedom for ourselves in the process. Today we're going to go down and explore a little bit of the Central Business District, or the CBD, here in Cape Town, South Africa. We've been staying right in the heart of the area for the past few weeks, but we're super disappointed because it's our last week here. Time has absolutely flown by. We're super in love with the people here, with the city, with the country of South Africa. Definitely recommended that everyone come and visit. Give you a quick glimpse of the place where I've been working for the past few weeks. There's the desk. Beautiful view of Table Mountain from out here on the balcony. So there it is. And today we're gonna go do some walking right around here. All of this is the Central Business District. Let's go down and explore. Just up here, another block, is a little market that we can go check out. So all sorts of local goods, African art. It's pretty interesting. So yeah, that's worth starting with here in a little tour of the Central Business District. All sorts of different cafes and restaurants in this area as well. This church is super unique. Inside you can drink coffee and it doubles as a cafe during the day. Cafe's name is Heaven too, super appropriate. Yeah, we drank coffee in there, did a little bit of work one day. Really nice place. We'll go down here, take a different route. Along here, there are little market stalls actually on both sides. We're actually going to walk a few blocks down this way, make our way to the Disctrict Six Museum. There they talk a lot about the apartheid years, and you can learn a lot about the history of this city and segregation in this part of the world. That was one of the things we did on our first few days here. Kind of gives a lot of context to your trip in the city, and highly recommended to do so when you first arrive. Looks like school is just getting out as well, because there are a lot more people than normal when you go out earlier in the day. It's about 3 p.m. right now. I'll actually cut through here. It's a local food market that we found the other week, and we've eaten there a few times. Lots of good options. My left here, this is a big market square as well. Bunch of stalls set up. There are more during the weekend, but it doesn't usually get much more, much busier than this from what we can see. See these buildings here, I'm not sure what they are, but super nice buildings. I'm not sure if they're government buildings. They do have the flags at the top. Here's the Central Library we visited the other day. Really nice building. Worth checking out as well. And straight out here, it's called the Castle of Good Hope. It's an old castle built by the Europeans, and now there are a bunch of stalls in there as well. Vendors selling goods. There's a little restaurant, but you can walk around the grounds. When we were there, they were actually filming a movie, so there were all these jeeps and sandbags and things for a movie set, which was kind of cool to see. They weren't actually filming at the time, but you could see they had been, and they were going to continue filming. So I think we were there at a very interesting time. But yeah, still definitely something to check out in the area here. We'll cut up here. As you can see, we get our first view of Table Mountain from down at the street level. That's great exercise if you want to hike up. There are, I think, 5 different routes you can take. There's one through the gorge. It's the most popular, the most beginner-friendly trail, but still, don't let that fool you. It's not easy. It's like doing pure squats the whole time. There's a local university here.
Smoke weed. Smoke the weed.
You can see up there the officer in uniform. It's one of the public safety officers. They're not a police officer, but you'll see them on many corners here in front of shops, just keeping the public safe. Up here is the Disctrict Six Museum that I was talking about. Definitely worth visiting when you first come here to get a lot more context for the divide that exists here. Yeah. You don't need much more than an hour to visit, but you can learn a lot, and it's a really beautiful museum.
Like that's what my brother said. Equalizer. Yes.
It's a really nice cafe restaurant, just another block up here. The Gentlemen's Club here, it looks like, on the corner. Yeah, right up, you can see the people outside there. I think it's called Truth. That's a really nice themed cafe restaurant. Really good food, really good coffee. Man, it is hot out today. It's been chilly the past few days. Feel that cool air all day long. This is what it was like when we first arrived. It's back to that, you know, mid-20s, really scorching in the sun type of weather. You can just see how many of the public safety officers there are. Every block, every few blocks. Down in this area, there's some really nice cafes as well. I believe this is the corner. Yes, this is the one. That's a co-working space. And right here, it's a really nice cafe around the corner on the bottom floor. This one here. Yeah, nice cafe and restaurant. Oh yeah, we really feel the sun today. go up here. There's a botanical gardens right nearby the library. Good spot to finish off our little tour. We stumbled upon that area by accident one day, and yeah, it's really beautiful. Right here to my left, actually, this building I believe is a museum. It's one of the Easyco museums. I think there are a few in the city. There's one in the Botanical district, which we explored the other week. Here is the slave lodge. So it talks a lot about the history of slavery in Africa and other parts of the world. Definitely another place worth checking out. You want to go to the Botanical district, it's straight up there a few blocks. Beautiful little handcrafted goods here. Wow. If I had space in my luggage, I'd be bringing a lot more back with me. Beautiful. This art caught my eye the last time I walked up here as well. Wow. And now we've entered the Botanical Gardens. There's a library. We went in there one day as well. You're free to go in there as a tourist, as a local, obviously. All you have to do is sign in, put your ID and your name down, and you're free to wander around in there. Yeah, that library and the central library, both really impressed. I found some good books on business and copywriting, some that I would love to read. So yeah, even those that are not of the means, it's good to see that there are those resources available for education. And yeah, after spending a month here, really starting to think about future charities and how I can play my part. And yeah, that's jumped up the priority list. They're spending time here. I think I really want to focus on bringing education and resources to people who need it, in terms of how can they create more wealth even when they're not born with many opportunities. There's a restaurant in here as well. Lots of squirrels running around. I love this city for the diversity. Hear all sorts of different languages being spoken. English, Afrikaans, Zulu, and from what I've read online, a number of other different African languages. Someone local might be able to correct me. Also heard French, which I know they speak in various African countries. And right back here to where we started with a beautiful view of Table Mountain. Right next to a vegetable garden here, or various plants, it looks like. There's a full perspective of the mountain, and you can see just over those buildings up there, that is Lion's Head. That's a mountain that we have not hiked yet, but it's on our list, hopefully to check off before we head out. It's gonna soak it all in. I love this beautiful city. Thank you guys for taking a walk along with me. Hope you have a great day. We'll catch up with you soon.